Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Really excited about today's video. We are in a very, very different location than we're used to. We actually just kind of on a whim drove down to Florida yesterday, and I am on the boat this next morning with my buddy cameraman Ron. Y'all know this guy?
One or two of them might know.
This is cameraman Ron. We're going to talk to him in a little bit, but we're out here and we're going to try to catch some fish while we have this morning light. We're on a morning bite. We're on a good tide, and we've got the boat filled with some shrimp, some fiddler crabs, some little minnows of some sort, and a bunch of rods. And we're in a good spot here. We're kind of in this little marina area out here in this bayou. We've got some wood pilings. We've got some old houseboats and sailboats, and it's gonna be a good time. We're targeting just about anything and everything out here, just kind of get this Florida fishing mission underway. A couple things we can catch here: mangrove snapper, sheephead, redfish, black drum. What else am I missing?
Pinfish.
Pinfish.
That's a lot, though. You said a couple things. That's a lot of different species in one spot, man.
Right, and that's what I love about coming down here. And they're different fish that we're used to catching. We've just been catching a lot of crappie and catfish and bass back in Arkansas, and just needed a little bit of a change of scenery. So we're gonna get after it. Like I said, we'll talk to Ron here in a minute, but we're gonna get some lines in the water. Really eager to see what we can catch, and I hope that y'all are excited to join along with us on today's adventure. If y'all are doing me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and see what we can catch. Are you drifting it up kind of like in front of the pile?
Yeah.
Fish on, baby. It's a little baby mangrove.
It's your first mangrove,
It's
though.
my
It's your
first
new TV,
mangrove.
man. I knew the mangroves were in there, y'all. I told Cole, I'm like, that's what's hitting it.
They got teeth. There we go. First fish of the beach trip is a nice little mangrove snapper. And it's the first one I've ever caught, and they're really cool. They have that cool blue line underneath their eye. They're just a really pretty color. That's awesome. Gonna be 10 inches to keep. Hopefully we can maybe pull a couple 10 inches off of this thing so we can figure out how they taste.
God, I made this fish joke.
There it is.
There
it is. Uh-oh. He's a little bit of a fighter. He might be a 10. He might be a 9 3/4.
Golly.
That's not a 10 incher.
No,
But that is our second mangrove of the day. And how big do these get?
I mean, out offshore, huge.
Huge.
You can catch them inshore. If you catch a 12 to 14 incher, that's really good.
Yeah.
Out offshore, I mean, they get giant.
Like 10 pounds?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
sweet. Caught some. I fished there. I actually fished there like in 2015. I was working at survival camp ministry, and we were down there. And a little bit better. A little bit better. A little bit better.
That's probably your keeper right there.
A little bit better.
That's not your keeper size fish.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Definitely.
That's a good one, dude.
Oh, he bit you.
Look at him.
Oh my gosh,
God.
guys, he bit his jacket. Are you serious? Like, that's insane. See, I do the belly, all right? So
Yeah.
I tell people I put them on my belly, and everybody's afraid they're going to bite my nipple off. That could have happened. Look at this, guys. He's hooked up.
Go me.
Oh my, I don't know what to do to get him off of you, because when they clamp down on something, there you go, you got him. What a dude, that's a stud mangrove.
That's a good one.
Inshore.
That's like a 12 and a half incher, maybe 12 incher.
We can find out.
I don't know, we'll measure them in a second, but I want you guys to really see the coloration on them. They got those beautiful kind of just burgundy, kind of maroon spots on them. And if you look at the eyeball, pretty eyes and that blue stripe right there, really cool. But you gotta grab these grippers that got some vampire teeth. Most fish in the ocean got some teeth on them, so you don't want to grab into them. And as you saw, he just literally took a chunk out of my jacket. I'm no longer waterproof. Let's put him on this thing. He's gonna be close to 12.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, easy 12.
There he is, 12 inches. I was about to say he's about the size of a big old slab crappie like y'all been seeing recently, but supposedly these taste just as good, if not better. So we're gonna throw them in the live well and we're gonna get back down and catch another one. Heck yeah, dude.
Okay, we're gonna take a little quick. It's a yellow and white
Fish. Fish. Another mangrove. Oh, okay, there we go. There is actually our third species of the day. At first I thought it might have been a pinfish, but then I was looking at it and it is actually some sort of grunt. I don't know exactly the type. I'll look it up and let you guys know, because I want to know. It's pretty cool looking. He honestly looks kind of tasty too, but we'll throw him back. Okay, well, we'll send him back. We'll let him not be bait today. And I missed. There we go. That's a bigger fish. Oh no, he came off. It was a big old mangrove. He bit my minnow in half.
Dude, that was a stud.
That's a big one. He smoked that minnow guy. I'm gonna toss it back out there. He's bleeding. Dang, dude, that was a nice one.
That was a good one. Did he eat a bull minnow?
Yeah. Let's see if they eat half a bull minnow. Here we go. Another one. I think this is gonna keep, dude. I feel good about it. Get up here.
Oh, he's eating it for sure.
I still got my half of my minnow.
Oh, you got your bait, man.
Well, that one snapper, I just lost, bit it in half, so I just threw the head back out there, and I think he's gonna be 10, dude.
Oh, for sure. He's definitely 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's well over.
Woohoo! We eating tonight, boys. Okay, so first cast with the bull minnow, he got bit in half. Next cast, we caught one. Now he's pretty mangled looking, but I think he'll still work. I'm pretty confident he'll still work. It seems like they're pretty stacked on this piling. It seems like you could throw like, I don't know, like a jelly-filled donut down there and probably get bit. But we'll keep tossing this minnow out there. We're running a little bit low on bait, but luckily we've got some more bait on the way. And I think that the pinfish don't like this guy as much. I'm not feeling the pinfish biting it. With the shrimp, they were just tearing it to shreds. Wasn't really even getting a chance to get down there to the mangroves or to the other fish that could be hanging out down there.
One thing that I was going to say, the one thing I was...
There we go. A little bit better fish. This could be our guy. I don't know. He's a little shorty. Hard to say. Look how colorful that one is.
Close.
Look how colorful he is.
Yeah, that's one of the bright ones, man.
Look at that one. Look how red he is. That fish is gorgeous. Still got my minnow. I'm liking the minnow deal because they're not just getting ripped off instantly. But I know that overall the fish are going to like the shrimp more, because why wouldn't you like a shrimp more? That's probably dangerous doing that, but it'd be all right. What do you think, 9.5?
And that's how cold.
Look at that, another 9.5 inch mangrove snapper. He's trying to bite me. That'd be some good content.
Yeah, but we don't want your finger to get bit off.
Not today, at least. Maybe on the last day of the trip we can do that. That's a good bite. That might be something different, dude.
Oh, you might have a red.
I don't think so. I think it's just nice. Oh, it's really not that crazy. I think it's a keeper though.
Oh, 100.
Look at that. That's gonna be close.
You're catching keeper fish, though, 'cause I'm not trying to.
I got that big fish mojo today. Oh yeah, he's like 10.5. Got one for me, one for you, one for Jay.
That's okay. I'll eat my sweet snacks. Yeah.
And there we go. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's another good one.
God, dude, that's a stud.
Yeah, babe.
That's a pretty one too, man.
All right, so this spot right here is definitely holding the most fish. We've hit a couple of other spots and haven't really caught as many fish or had as many bites, but they're absolutely stacked right here. It's mainly these mangroves. We're kind of holding out hope to maybe catch something extra, kind of crazy, but that's another good keeper. Got some good colors on him. He was a little bit redder, wasn't he, when we first pulled him out of the water?
He sure seemed like it, man.
I thought he was super red, but he might have just got kind of stressed and changed colors, but he should be stressed because he's a keeper and he's going in the box with another one. So we can keep 10. We're up to, I think this is number 5. So
Everybody gets to eat now. So
everybody gets to eat. So we're gonna try to get at least 5 more so we can have that full limit. I think it's gonna be pretty easy the way they're biting. And then we might make an adjustment and try to get on some bigger fish. But we could definitely catch a big fish right here. Okay, we're gonna get him in the live well with his buddies. I think our biggest one's still like 12.5 inches.
You keep saying hour. You can tell everybody it's yours. It's fine.
It's a collective effort, Ron. All right, and that one, again, bit this little, I keep saying mud minnow, bull minnow.
Same difference.
And
exact same thing.
Yeah, he's nasty looking, but I'm gonna toss him back out there and try and catch another. There we go. Ron's on. That's a good fish. That's a keeper, isn't it? Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I had one too. That's a good one, buddy.
That's about time, man.
Gave him some tummy time, I see.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, biggin.
Oh, oh,
Oh God. No, it was a big fish.
golly! See, you just talked about tummy time. when
Gosh.
The fish bit. Just at the chance of getting in here.
I don't think that was a snapper.
That could have been a red. The way he ran on you, that almost felt like a red to me.
Dang, gave him the tummy time, got that bite. But yeah, but he definitely grabbed it and pulled harder and pulled and ran
Yeah.
with it.
Wednesday. We can make the loop.
There he goes. They go right underneath the boat, dude.
It's a good one.
That's crazy. They bite it and they come swimming straight towards us underneath the boat. Is he going to be 10? This is going to be a really close one.
It's going to be close, but I think he's there.
It's going to be really close. Man, they're just so beautiful. I can't get over how pretty they are.
So they're not going to draw up. There.
As long as Ron has an accurate ruler, he's 10 1/4.
Ah, we're good.
It's like the lower stretch of it, and then like all these little creeks and stuff that flow into them, swampy, nasty stuff, but they're in there thick. They're smaller.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That's a keeper.
Get up here.
For days.
It's gonna be close.
That's a keeper.
Keeper for days. Ron's got no doubts on this one. Man, we are just catching mangrove after mangrove in this spot. I'm having more luck on the minnows. They're biting the shrimp, but there's also pinfish down there that are also biting the shrimp and tearing them up.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit more confidence in the minnows, but Ron's working them over with the shrimp. I'm gonna put them on here just to be sure.
There?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say he's like 10 inches for days, but he's 10 inches. He's 10 inches.
He's 10 inches today, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So.
He might not have been in 10 inches a week ago, but he's 10 inches today.
Yeah.
All right, get in there and get one more good one down there. So all we're doing, we got these big houseboats, not really houseboats, but sailboats. I guess you could live in there. Got these docks, got these pilings, and these fishers hanging out around all these structures. But what we're mainly catching them is on the outside edge right here. There's actually like kind of a lip right here it's a little bit shallower, and it kind of drops off right here. And they're really just hanging out right here as the current is passing through. And we're getting more bites away from the pile than we are right next to it, but they're definitely, relating to this pile. They're just kind of stacking up kind of on the side of it. So pitching our bait out there, we've got them really lightly weighted, just so the bait looks really natural, just kind of drifting down there. It's about 10 feet deep. And basically, once you get it down there, just kind of just keep on letting line out and letting it drift. And just trying to keep tension with the bait, because these fish are being kind of sneaky. They'll bite it and they'll swim to you. So every now and then just kind of, reeling up on your line. And the pinfish, they just kind of feel like this, just go tap, 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 and they're down there just tearing your crap up. But then the mangroves bite it,
They hit
it. They suck it in and they got it. So that's the kind of bite we're feeling for. We'll kind of pull away from the pinfish, and then, hopefully then a mangrove will bite it. We're still holding out hope for maybe a redfish or a sheephead or a drum. The sheephead really won't eat these minnows, but they'll eat the shrimp and they'll eat the crabs that we have. But if we don't get one today, we'll get one some other time. Okay, so this is fun. A little change of events. Ron had to go back to the dock. He's got a podcast he's actually going to film with one of his other buddies over the next hour. So instead of just packing it in, he said I can have the boat for a little while. So I have officially taken over cameraman Ron's Mako, and I am idling back over here. We've been catching most of these mangrove snapper, and I'm gonna try to catch a few more while he's doing that. And then once we're done, then we're gonna go and get some lunch. So I'm excited about this, and hopefully we can catch some nice fish. Got him. What is this? This seems different. Oh, it's a good mangrove. There we go. First one out here solo since Ron left me. I think it's gonna be a keeper. Oh, he was fighting hard. For a second I thought it might have been something else. Let's get a measurement on him really fast. There is my first keeper out here solo. Throw him in there. We're gonna pitch it back out there so we can get another one. There we go. Oh, he's going to the pile. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, it's a big mangrove. Big mangrove. Oh, it's a chub. Yes. He might be like my first big one I caught. The first big one I caught was like a 12-incher. That's a good one. We got ourselves a really, really nice mangrove. Definitely gonna be a keeper. Look at that tooth. He's got a vampire tooth sticking out of there. Don't want your finger stuck in there, it seems like. I would like my bait back. I'm kind of running low on bait. I guess I'll let him have it. That's a nice, big old mangrove snapper. That's exactly what we are here for. All right, we've got cameraman Ron back in the boat, and we just ate lunch at, what was this place called?
Oar House.
The Oar House. The Oar House, guys, the Oar House. And it was pretty good. We ate some fish and fries. And anyways, we're back over here at the spot where we've been fishing, and got something I've been kind of holding out on you guys. We've got some bait here. They were saving for last. We've been using shrimps and we've been using these minnows, but we've got something here that's just insane. Look at the size of that lobster. It's not really a lobster, but that is a giant shrimp, dude. I mean, that is enormous.
That's a big boy.
I mean, look at that thing. Goes the span of my face, and look at his antennas. That is nearly a foot long if you include the antennas.
For sure.
I mean, that is a massive shrimp. So, this is a little bit overkill for the mangroves, although there's probably some big mangroves that could definitely eat this whole thing, and there's definitely some reds and some black drum that could eat this thing, but I think we're going to just piece these guys out and pitch them out here to these pilings and see if we can get a couple of more fish to fill the limit out. But that right there is gonna make some excellent bait. Definitely the biggest shrimp that I've seen, and definitely the biggest one I've ever used for bait. I'm excited. Oh gosh, you got some mac. That's a good fish. Get him, dude. Get him, dude. Is that a different kind of fish? Oh gosh, look at that thing.
Dude.
Get that thing in here.
You don't got the biggest mangrove of the day anymore, Cole.
Ah.
Got a little lunch in my belly.
Gosh, man.
Don't bite me like you did Cole earlier, bro. That's a big fish, Cole.
Yeah, that is a good one. Okay, Ron thinks he's got a bigger snapper than me. I've got one that's like 12 and a half. Oh gosh, 13 inches. Man, they don't call you the snapper king for nothing.
I couldn't get outfished on my own boat, man.
The snapper king strikes. That's a big one.
Dang, you got a pretty one in there, bro.
I know.
That one's crazy looking.
I know, isn't it pretty? Got another one, Ron?
There we go.
Is it another snapper?
No.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Another good mangrove, dude.
And there's probably going to be our limit today there, Mr. Cole.
10 and a half, 11 inches. He's probably 11 inches.
At least. Not trying to get bit.
I mean, you've been smashing them on. I haven't caught very many on the shrimp. You've been catching them on the shrimp.
It takes skill to catch them with shrimp.
Yeah.
Anybody can catch them on bull minnows. No, I'm joking.
I think it's the other way around. Look at that. Beautiful.
He messed all over me.
That's okay.
Nice little pretty mangrove.
All right, guys. Well, as y'all can tell by looking around, it's gotten quite dark out here. It's 4 o'clock. We got about an hour and a half of daylight. We've been out here and after it all day long, and we caught a bunch of nice fish. We caught probably close to 30 mangrove snapper. We've got a limit in the live well, and we're actually going to be taking them over to Ron's house to clean and cook up. So really excited about that. We held out hope for a big redfish or a black drum, but that bite just never really happened today. I had a couple of bites that might have been one of those fish, but hard to tell if you don't hook up with them and get them in the boat. But we're gonna get back after it this week and try to get some more big fish. But like I said, for now, I'm really excited about taking these mangroves back to the house and eating up. Ron, dude, thanks for the trip.
Absolutely, man, anytime.
Dude is the snapper master. If you're looking for somebody to go snapper fishing with.
I finally came through at the end a little bit there because I was letting myself down most of the day and finally came through with a couple nice ones there at the end.
Yeah, got the biggest one.
Biggest fish on the day, so that was the good ending that we needed.
Yep. And luckily for us, we don't have a long boat ride. We're literally like just here at the boat ramp now. It was a really short ride.
And a very short ride to the house from there. So.
Yeah, so it should be a good time. We'll see you guys when we get over to the house. All right, we are here at Ron's house. We've got all of our mangroves here laid out on the cleaning table. We've got some nice ones, and they have really colored up. It's like when we first hook them and they're in the water, they're kind of this dark color, and then once we got them out, they would lighten up.
Quick.
But now they're dark again, and they're just so pretty. I mean, look at this one. Look at the red. It's like crimson almost. Just beautiful. And I love to have the spots. Every scale has a red spot on them. They're a little slimy, but to me they have like the same like body shape and profile as like a white bass. Almost kind of like more white bass shaped, and I'm excited to see what they look like once we get them cleaned up and see what it all looks like. It's, you know, it's always fun to see what a new piece of fish meat looks like. That kind of sounds weird, but that's just what I'm into. So
do you want to do the honors, or do you want me to? I'm not very good at cleaning fish.
well, if you're not very good at cleaning fish, I'll take one for the team and clean a couple.
You show me the ways, and we'll see what
I've
happens.
got the same knife at home, so I know it works pretty good.
I love my Bubba blade for sure. I get a lot of crap online about using an electric knife, but I love the Bubba blade.
Yeah, so we'll do it for sure. We'll start with this guy, and I'm just gonna assume that they're like most fish. We'll just clean them like normal.
Yeah, very, very similar to any of the. Mangrove's one of the easier fish to clean from saltwater, to be honest. So
yeah, behind, I was about to grab him like I do a white bass.
Don't do that.
Always what I do is I grab him by the mouth. Okay, so we're gonna line this up. I'll also say like cutting through their scales is reminiscent to me of cleaning drum, freshwater drum.
Yeah, for sure.
So the meat looks white, looks good. Okay, we'll take the meat off the skin now. See what we're working with. All right, boom, look at that. Really nice fillet. It's about the size of a white bass. It's not as long. It really looks like a crappie fillet. Ribs.
Very similar to a crappie fillet.
The ribs are pretty thick. They got thick ribs. Those out. Let's see what we got going on. So this is kind of like the bloodline, a little bit of red meat that you'll see in some other fish. Is that to your knowledge like kind of a fishier red meat? Because crappie kind of have that too.
It is definitely a fishier red meat.
That's a fishier red meat.
Yeah.
So we'll try to take some of that off.
You go so much like lighter than I do. I just cut the whole thing out.
Oh, dude, we gotta cherish this, dude.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. For a minute today, I was wondering if I was even gonna get to eat tonight. Because I was not doing well early this morning. I mean, that's a good job, man. Like, that's a good job.
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller. It kind of reminds, like, that's kind of what I do when I'm playing striper. It's kind of a smaller fish. I feel like that always is kind of the fishier taste, and this right here really isn't as bad.
Right.
But we'll peel a little bit of that off just because. Yeah, it's not perfect, but we're gonna go with that. And I'll leave that bottom piece right there, just kind of see if how fishy that really is. But that looks good to me.
Nothing about a mangrove snapper is really that fishy tasting,
Okay.
though, honestly. It's really not.
Yeah, so there's our fillet. Not too bad. We'll throw them here in the bowl. And we've got 10 of these, which is the limit for the both of us. And we're gonna have a nice spread. It's gonna be great. We're really starting to lose light out here, but we just finished cleaning up all those fish. They look amazing, actually, and I'm excited to try them out. But caught a glimpse of this. You see this thing back here behind me, right there? I was like, what the heck are these little citrus things? And by golly, they're one of my favorite foods on earth. It's a lemon tree, and it's loaded. So we're gonna actually go investigate this, pick our own Florida lemons, and we're gonna use them in our catch and cook. And I think that that's just amazing. It's like a dream of mine to have a lemon tree. And this isn't, I guess, technically your lemon tree, but well, these lemons are yours.
Yeah, so we have Phil. We have our lemon tree.
You know, that's Phil.
But yeah, but as you can tell by the neighbor's yard, they do not tend to their lemon tree. Yeah. So they're our lemons now. They can't even get to it from their side.
Did Phil come from this tree?
No, we bought Phil at Walmart.
Phil?
He came from Walmart.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these two. They look like a nice pair of lemons. Oh gosh, I know there's thorns on these things.
And you know what else we have for you?
What?
You can come over here and get fresh eggs from our chickens to egg wash your meat in too.
Oh gosh, look at that. That's awesome. I bet these taste good. These right? They should be right.
Oh yeah, they are.
Here we go. We got these lemons in light. They smell so good. Like I've never been able to
Sarah's
harvest.
making a fresh pitcher of tea. I know it's weird to me that you drink lemon in your tea, but
not weird.
You can put a sliced lemon in your tea that Sarah's making right now if you want to.
I know you're from Kentucky, but like that should still be like redneck enough to where you get to put lemons in your tea.
No lemons in the tea for me, man.
Oh my gosh. No lemons in your tea, huh?
No.
As much sweet tea as possible, but not put no lemons in it.
Well, these guys are going to go on the fish and probably in the tea, and we're going to have to maybe get some more and make some lemonade.
You can get as many as you'd like, man. Lemonade from these is amazing. Mom makes it all the time and it's really good.
It smells so good. So we've also got our mascot here at Ron's house. This is Char. Char had fun watching me clean all those fish. I love little kitties. I'm a dog person and a cat person, probably equally. So cute. They say that she's like super old too. She looks good. You look good, Char. Man, look at this setup we've got right here. We've got some seasoning mix. That's some Louisiana fish fry. We've got some egg wash. These eggs actually came from the chicken coop. And then we've got our fillets from our mangrove snapper. We're here cooking them outside. We got a fire pit going. I mean, what's not to love about this? This is awesome, and I am just so excited to try these out. They look really good. They look like they're gonna be a really good flaky fish. Okay, we got our fish all battered up. We got the deep fryer going. Drop them in there. Okay, they're sizzling. This should be good.
Man, have you ever cooked in one of these outdoor deep fryers?
No. I mean, I use my deep fryer outdoors, but not a specifical.
This is like restaurant grade deep fryer.
Heck yeah, dude. What do you got that oil heated up to right now?
It is about 325.
325 right now.
And it'll probably get up to about 350, somewhere in that ballpark.
Nice, it's perfect. We had 20 fillets. We've got some of them battered up. We're actually gonna blacken some also so we can get, you know, taste tests on both styles of cooking. Because I know that we don't all just fry fish all the time. But it's hard to beat fried fish. Those shouldn't take too long. We'll show you guys how it looks when we get them out. Look at those bad boys right there. It's hard to differentiate them from like some crappie we cook at home. Those look fantastic.
I will tell you, I do like mangrove snapper much better than I like crappie, and I do like crappie. So
Man.
It's not a matter of me not liking it. I do enjoy crappie, but I do like mangrove snapper better.
That's crazy.
I'm just telling you, I think you're going to be impressed when you try it.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be impressed. There's not a fish I don't like really except for drum. Freshwater drum. But anyways, we've got some on the Blackstone here, blackening. They're seasoned up with some butter, some Cajun seasonings, and apparently like a lemon infused olive oil or something.
Yeah, it's made specifically for cooking fish in. It's a lemon infused butter-based olive oil.
Man, that is awesome.
So,
I love that you see us cook fish like this all the time. So I'm ecstatic. New fish species to catch and new fish species to eat. I'm all here for it. Oh snap! Look who showed up to the party.
Say hi.
You say hi. You say hi, Sai. What you got?
Show them what you got.
What you got?
Rock.
You got rocks. And what's Mom got?
Lemons.
Lemons from the lemon tree that we're gonna squeeze on our fish. The fish is done, and we're about to go eat it.
We're excited and hungry.
Yeah, it's a nice night. It's like 65
Yeah.
degrees. It's just like a full vibe out here. We got the fire pit, we got the puppies, we got the chickens, we got the Blackstone, and Cypress has got a lot of things to walk around and do. Just a great time out here, and I'm just stoked to try these fish. What about you?
Me too. I'm hungry.
Have you ever had a mangrove snapper?
I don't think so. I don't think I have.
I think it's gonna be good. There's a lot of hype behind it. I've heard from a lot of people that they're really, really good. And
I bet they are.
Like we've heard from other people that other fish species are the best and better than crappie, and they kind of let us down.
Yeah.
But we will see. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Si, what you think about this spread? Oh my goodness, we've got everything. We've got fried green tomatoes. We got potatoes. We got sweet tea.
He said, I'm here for the sweet tea.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at it. There he goes. We've got mac and cheese.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Kraft
I've
mac-
already eaten most of mine.
It's the OG mac and cheese. It's fine.
Yeah.
You need any of that corn?
And
I didn't know there was corn.
we've got our lemon, and I've got it sliced up. We're gonna squeeze it on some of the fish, squeeze it in the tea. Cypress, what you got?
He's got fried taters.
Fried taters. You got that ketchup. Boy, you didn't know you were gonna be eating this good on the trip, did you? I didn't even know.
I didn't know.
Jay didn't know.
You
Surprise.
didn't think we weren't going to let y'all come to Pensacola and not feed you right, did you? I didn't get this body by not eating right, Cole. Come on now.
I'm gonna work on my tummy time.
Cole calls it me when I get my fish. He calls it tummy time for the fish. I like it. What if I just made a shirt that said, "You want some tummy time"?
I just have like a hand. You
Yeah,
just have a shirt
with a hand holding a fish right there. I like it.
Zai is down deep in that sweet tea. So we've got the lemon. I'm gonna wait just 1 second to get the lemon squeezed on there, but here's a piece of the blackened. We're gonna go light at first. It's really good. It's really good. It tastes like a fish. I've never had a snapper. We'll say it tastes like a snapper.
Right.
It's great. It's kind of a firm, flaky fish, and it's got that lemon zest, olive oil, whatever it was, Cajun seasoning. It's great.
As good as crappie? You can be honest.
Yeah, it's as good. It's definitely not worse. It's great. So,
You got to try the fried, because the fried's where it's at. I mean,
fried fish is hard to mess up unless you're frying freshwater drum.
you were really adamant about not liking this freshwater drum right now.
Yeah. Okay.
See, that's what a lemon's for, not your tea, your fish.
Yeah. So we did a little bit of that, and that looks delicious. And that's where it's at. That's
Told
what's
you,
up.
man. Did you eat
That's
the
good.
snapper yet, Jay?
Not yet.
Get a bite of that.
Go for it.
I mean, fried fish is just about always good.
That's good.
That's good.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah, spice perfectly seasoned
Woo.
up. That's good. Thanks for seasoning it up
Hey,
perfectly.
No problem.
It's really good. Wow.
I told you we'd take care of y'all on the food front. I might be lacking in a lot of things, but the
No,
family food is not one of them.
Yeah, like whenever you think about, fishing, out in the ocean, inshore, offshore, like these mangrove snapper may not be like the sexiest thing you think about, the most, that might be the first thing you think about going and fishing for. But I have to say, like, they fight good, they bite good, and they taste exceptional. Some fish that may be more fun to catch, they don't taste as good as that. And
Now, I will tell you, the one caveat to this is the best tasting mangrove snapper is the size you're eating. Like
Right.
those 10 to 14s, when you get those great big ones offshore, they're not as good. They're really not.
that's kind of, you find that in a lot of fish
Sure.
species. Yeah, but yeah, I would love to catch one of those big ones offshore.
Oh
That'd be
yeah, they're
crazy.
great to catch, but their table fare is not as good as the
How big are their
small
teeth, the ones offshore?
ones. I don't. They're big. Yeah, they're like.
No.
Yeah, that dude bit me hard. He put a hole in my jacket.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But anyways,
Oh, did he not tell you about this? A mangrove snapper bit the zipper of his jacket today,
What?
In the
clamped
jacket.
down on him. We have it all on video, and wouldn't let go. We had to pry the snapper
Oh my
off of
God.
Cole's belly.
yeah.
What the heck?
See that if it was more rounded and held your jacket a little tighter like mine, you wouldn't have that problem.